Yo, 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 welcome back to Alex Adulting. So it's at night now. I actually, after finish, go to gym. Now I'm at the park just to walk and talk to you guys. Yeah, it's at night, so I can't use the cinematic mode. I know some people say that, wow, the great video. Then when I show to my friends, right, they say that the video very nice because got the blur blur thing. But sadly, if there's not enough lights, right, I cannot use the cinematic view. So bear with me lah. I try my best to video, but you know I got work 9 to 5 job, so I can't really video in the evening time when the sun is up, unless if it's on weekend lah. So yeah, I just finished my work, then I went to gym, exercise a little bit. Then after I finished gym, I rest a while. Then now it's like what 7:10. So yeah, it's already sunset. So it's quite dark now lah. So I just keep it short lah. So if you see the title of the video, right, I will just talk a little bit more about finding job. So I know that some people last time, I remember when I went, I was year 4 NTU, right? It was very scary, I understand. When next year, you actually already graduated. So I graduated on 2023, right? So around this time of the year, about November, December 2022, is when I actually went to a career fair. And I was actually quite stressed because I see all the people start to applying job. Then after they apply job, then some career guidance also say that, oh, you need to apply early. You see, got so many people cannot get a job. So yeah, at the time they all say the market is very bad, but in the end I get a job. So at the November 2022, I talked to my boss, and he actually hired me back lah. But so my case is slightly different from a lot of people. But what I want to say to you guys is that don't need to be so worried about finding job, because now it's still November, right? Especially those people that are graduating in 2025. The thing is that a lot of my friends also, they were a bit scared when they know that, oh, I applied a lot. Let's say some people November, right? I heard some of my friends lah, now currently, they actually applied around 100 jobs, but very little interview. The thing is that, right, unless if you go for a graduate program or some kind of programs, right, it's very difficult to find a full-time job that the company willing to actually wait for you until next year around July or June. So you see, if you apply now, the company need to wait for you for about 9 months. But most of the company, when they actually hiring people, right, they actually, especially for the full-timer job, they actually need people, because they need people at that moment in time. So that's why actually they cannot wait for another 9 months just for you. So that's why they go find another candidates that can start working within like a few months. That's why that's the main reason why when you apply now, right, you will send a lot of resumes, but not a lot of interviews. That's the main reason why lah. So don't be too worried. It actually makes sense that not a lot of company want to hire you at this point. But if you actually wait, right? So my sister last time, actually she did applied job since November because she wants to go for graduate program. So she had some interviews. But when she applied the full-time job, it's very difficult for her to get interviews. And yeah, her GPA not even very low. Her GPA is considered very, very high GPA. And still she cannot get an interview for the full-time job. So yeah, it makes sense that the company don't want to hire you at that point because they need to wait for 9 months. So I told my sister many, many times to just calm down, don't be too stressed. And when you actually normally around April, May, around that time, that's when all the full-timer job start to appear. The reason why is that because it's most of the company, right, have bonuses, and when they normally company give bonus around like March, February, around there lah. So a lot of people actually wait for that bonus before they actually move on to another company, and because of that, there are more positions available around April and May. So my sister that time was very stressed when she finding job. So she actually graduated this year. So she was very, very, very stressed because she cannot find the job that she interested. And when she applied, yeah, she got some interviews and good for her, but she only get interview this year. So those jobs that she applied last year, only for those graduate program, then she get the interview lah. So this is just one experience that I can share with you. I don't really have the experience because I was an ex-intern to my company currently, right? So my experience is slightly different. My girlfriend also lah, the same. So she tried to apply November, but she didn't apply a lot. She applied like I think less than 20, yeah. She didn't get the interview, but once she applied around February, March, right, then the interview start to come. Some of my friends also, especially foreigners, they're very scared that they cannot get a job because not PR, then you are actually bonded by Singapore tuition grant. If you take it, right, you need to work in Singapore for about 3 years. Then they're very worried that they cannot get a job within 9 months because when they apply, right, so many jobs don't want to hire foreigners. Yeah, so I was there also lah. That's why I understand the fear. But what I can suggest to you guys is that please calm down. Don't be too worried. Don't be too kanchiong. That's the Singapore style. When you are finding job, you will get more job listing around February, March area. But the thing is that I'm not too sure about next year. The market might be bad. I'm not too sure what will happen, right? Because I cannot predict the future. But last time when I was going to graduate, a lot of people also say 2023 recession going to come. So all these news always says recession coming, but recession never come. I know eventually it will come. So what you can do is that instead of you being scared, right, don't be too scared and calm down. You can apply job. Not saying that you shouldn't apply as much as job, like let's say 100 jobs, 200 jobs or what at this point. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that when you apply job, please don't make your expectation too high. Because why? The one that I mentioned just now, some company not willing to wait for you. So don't be too sad when there's no interview at this point. But this advice, right, not necessarily means that you shouldn't apply a job at this stage. I mean, if you find a job that is suitable for you, just go ahead and apply. And if you get the interview, then good for you, right? So yeah, what I'm trying to say in this video is that calm down. Don't be too scared of not getting interview at all. Okay, so this is just a short video for you guys to talk a little bit more about my experience last time before I graduated, how to find a job, how my friend's experience looks like, how my sister experience looks like, what was my girlfriend experience looks like. So all these things I'm just telling you guys, so that don't be too worried. And honestly, to be very honest, right, most of the career guidance in the school, NTU or NUS, they always want to scare you guys. Because why? That's their job they want you guys to apply. But don't be too scared lah. Apply is good, just apply. But don't be too like scared. And especially those foreigners that don't have a job, don't be too scared lah. A lot of my friends is foreigners also. They also get a job at the last minute. And it's not a small job. Some people maybe say that they don't want to work in startup company. They want to work in MNC. Most of my friends that is foreigner, even though they get the job a bit later, they also work in MNC. So don't worry too much, okay? Yeah, so this is just a short video for you guys. And I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.